A new Wordle puzzle is online. Click on the link to play.
Listening to the following video may give you clues. Please like and share the videos.
Gautam Adani edges past Warren Buffett to become fifth richest man in the world. Indian billionaire Gautam Adani is now the fifth richest man in the world, surpassing the legendary investor.
The chairman of Adani Group, Gautam, is the largest shareholder of Bloomberg LP, a leading global news service. His fortune was estimated at $7 billion in the second quarter of 2018.
The billionaire's company is one of the biggest in the world, and his stake in it totals more than $23 billion. Gautam Adani is the founder and chairman of Adani Group.
Gautam Adani is a billionaire, industrialist and philanthropist from India. He is the founder and chairman of the Adani Group, a multinational conglomerate based in Ahmedabad that has operations and a focus on port development and other areas in India.
In this article, we'll take a closer look at Adani's background and his impact on the world. Gautam is a multifaceted businessman, having built a thriving empire through the development of mining, petrochemicals, ports, and renewable energy.
His vision of building a new India is apparent in every business he starts, from oil and gas exploration to power generation and coal trading. Adani dropped out of school and moved to Mumbai to seek his fortune.
He began in diamond brokering and soon became a multimillionaire. The founder of Adani Ports and Adani says, Gautam has a net worth of $6.3 billion.
His son Karan serves as CEO of Adani Ports. Despite his wealth, Adani is still in the development stage of his new projects.
In addition to coal mining, he has also ventured into other sectors, including solar power projects in India. He hopes to build solar panels to power his next projects.
Originally from Gujarat, Gautam Adani dropped out of college and tried his luck in the diamond industry in the early 1990s. After a year or so, he returned to Gujarat to run his brother's plastics business.
He went on to found his first company, Adani Enterprises, in 1988. Initially, Adani was a businessman, but later, he expanded into the areas of textiles, power, and agro-products.
His wife, Priti Adani, is a dentist. She serves as the managing trustee of the Adani Foundation and runs several education campaigns for children.
His younger son, Karan, studied at Purdue University and joined his father's business. After studying abroad, he was named CEO of Adani Ports and says,
he oversees the development of Adani ports across India. He is the richest person in India.
The billionaire businessman was spurned from his family textile business at the age of 18 and instead started his own commodities export company in 1988. The Adani Group now owns the largest port in India, Mundra, and also owns 74% of the Mumbai International Airport.
His latest venture into renewable energy has paid off handsomely, with the shares of Adani Green Energy soaring over 70% in the last year. The Adani Group chairman is now the richest man in India, with an estimated net worth of $7 billion.
Adani's wealth is nearly 4 times that of his nearest rival Warren Buffett, who now has a total net worth of $71 billion. It is hard to imagine anyone else being as wealthy as Adani.
In fact, Adani is the only Indian among the top 10 billionaires in the world and the richest person in Asia, and he has become the richest man in India after tapping into the emerging sectors of renewable energy and port infrastructure.
Adani's Adani Total Gas Limited and Adani Transmission Limited have done better than their peers in the last year. The company's shares have jumped nearly 10 times.
Meanwhile, Adani Wilmar listed at for discount after a tepid debut. Adani's billionaire status is a tribute to the Indian work ethic.
He founded the Adani Group in 1988 and now owns 7 publicly traded companies spanning renewable energy generation, transmission, and distribution. Other billionaires in the world include Tesla CEO Elon Musk, Amazon's Jeff Bezos, and Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates.
The Forbes list ranked Adani as the richest person in India, and other billionaires are on the list too. Earlier this month, Adani surpassed Mukesh Ambani, the founder of Reliance Industries.
His net worth is now $88.5 billion, overtaking the Reliance Industries CEO's record of $121.7 billion. In addition, Adani has become the richest person in Asia.
So what is his secret? Adani's wealth is based on his ability to leverage his enormous power to help the country develop green energy. He is ahead of Warren Buffett.
The Adani Group chairman Gautam Adani is the newest billionaire, having increased his net worth to more than $50 billion. He now ranks ahead of billionaires like Bill Gates, Mukesh Ambani, and Elon Musk.
Gautam Adani is the only Indian billionaire to make the top 10. The shares of his Adani transmission and green energy companies have soared by 53% this year.
A son of a textile merchant, Adani dropped out of college to start his own commodities export business. By 2008, his company had already become a billionaire and he was the seventh most valuable person in the world.
Since then, his fortune has skyrocketed thanks to the COVID-19 virus and his investments in renewable energy. He's also been making major acquisitions, including a 74% stake in Mumbai International Airport, a unit of SoftBank's renewable energy business, and the acquisition of Ocean Sparkle, India's largest marine services company.
Since 2009, 329 people have been knocked off the Forbes list. Among them are the 169-year-old wonders who made their debut 1 year ago but have since fallen off the list.
Another 236 have popped up in the Forbes list this year, including Peter Jackson, who made the list in November after selling a stake in his digital film effects company Weta to Unity Softworth. Next billionaire is India's Gautam Adani, who owns a mine in Gujarat.
The mining company has made billions from sand and other commodities, and he's now one of the world's most valuable companies. Adani's net worth has risen more than threefold in the last year.
While he's not the first billionaire, he's the fastest growing in India. He is the largest shareholder of Bloomberg.
India's Gautam Adani has now passed Warren Buffett as the world's fifth richest person, owing to his meteoric rise in share prices.
His Adani Green Energy and Adani Transmission companies have added over 113% to their value over the past year, causing his net worth to nearly double. In fact, the company's market capitalization has surpassed Airtel.
The Indian tycoon, who dropped out of college to start his career in the diamond business, now owns a 74% stake in the Mumbai International Airport, making him the largest port operator in India. Aside from his massive wealth, Adani is also one of the most popular investors in the world, with his share of the country's economy growing steadily.
In 1997, Adani was kidnapped and held for ransom, and he was at the Taj Hotel during the 2008 terrorist attack. Adani Group has a combined market value of billion.
The group entered the power generation sector in 2009 with Adani Power. Adani Enterprises was founded in 1988 to import and export commodities.
In 1994, it received approval to develop a harbor facility at Mundra Port, India's largest private port. This move helped the company's stock soar by 50% in 2021.
Other notable billionaires are Elon Musk and Warren Buffett, who each have a net worth of $269.7 billion and $166.8 billion, respectively. However, these are still only the richest five.
There are other billionaires in the world who have more assets than others. For example, Tesla founder Elon Musk owns 17% of Tesla and his share price has risen by 50%.
In February 2022, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, dropped out of the list due to disappointing earnings results. His net worth fell by $40 billion in 2022.
The billionaire businessman also launched a Giving Pledge campaign with Warren Buffett. The Giving Pledge is an initiative to encourage the rich to give to philanthropic causes.
In addition, Bill and Melinda French Gates divorced, transferring roughly $5 billion in their equities to Melinda French Gates. This is a significant milestone in Adani's career, as it means that he is poised to pass Buffett as the fifth richest man in the world.